I don't know who needs to hear this, but you need to stop judging job seekers in 2025. I've been in recruiting for a decade, and I've literally never seen a job market like this where qualified, great candidates are really struggling. I also have hundreds of recruiter friends, and their biggest challenge right now is one that they've never faced before. It's not trying to find people, it's the fact that they have too many applicants. So many applicants that they are struggling to review all the people who are coming in. It's super competitive right now on the job market. So if you're going for a job, you might have to apply to hundreds, if not thousands of jobs before you even land a few interviews. We're also seeing companies get more and more picky. They're making interview processes longer and longer. I'm hearing about 5 rounds, 6 rounds, even 8 or 9 rounds of interviews. We're also seeing the length of time that those interviews last are longer and longer. The average job search is now taking 4 to 7 months. So if you're judging someone on the job search, don't, because you don't even know when you're going to be on the job search. And I promise if you are on the job search, it is more brutal than you can imagine.
You guys, there is so much talk right now going on in the internet. People are sharing their stories of how they are losing their jobs left and right. There's a lot of mass layoffs going on, and it's starting to trend where people are saying don't quit your job because you don't know if you're going to be able to get another one so easily. In fact, a lot of people are trying to get another job right now. You see it all the time. They're doing tons of applications. They'll even see a lot of job openings, but they are consistently reporting that they're not getting hired.
I graduated from NYU with a degree in math and computer science, and I cannot find a job. And I just want to come on here and ask for any advice. What if you do have a degree in math or computer science or both like myself, what are you doing now and how did you get into it? A little bit of background about myself. Both my parents are doctors, so I have no way to rely on my parents to get me a job like most people in this industry. So I don't know, I've tried networking with people. I've tried networking with my friends. My friends are very snake-like, they don't want to give me a referral. They don't want to help me out in any way, shape, or form. I don't know, that's just what the engineering crew is like. But I feel like it's just so difficult to get a job. I do leak code every single day. I apply to 50 jobs a week. I have a tracker, and I've been trying my very, very bestest. And I'm applying to master's school right now, but I just feel I don't know if a master's is even worth it. If I'll be honest, I've tried to apply to jobs with pretending I have a master's, pretending I have all these certifications, and even then I don't get any interviews.
The job market right now is so trash that you might as well just stay at that shitty job that you hate until you get another job locked in. So up until last week, I was unemployed for about 2 months. And the first month, I pretty much just chilled, treated it like a vacation. But by the second month, that's when I started applying to places. And I applied to about 10, 15 different places. And out of those 15 places, I heard back from maybe only 1 or 2 places. The rest, I didn't get no call, no emails, nothing. And when I had a job, I would see people come on here all the time talking about how the job market's shitty, that it sucks, and I really thought they were just talking. I didn't think it was true until I actually was unemployed and was looking for jobs, that it hit me. It was like, damn, bro, they really ain't lying.
I have 2 bachelor's degrees, but I'm currently unemployed and I'm trying to find a job and I'm not able to find a job. I feel like if you are not currently looking for a job right now in today's job market, then you will not understand how actually hard it is to find a decent paying job. Even if you have all the credentials, I have 2 degrees, I have experience, I have a good resume, I have it all, and I'm still not able to find anything. And people ask me what do you want to do? What's your dream career? What's your dream job? And honestly, I don't have one.
What does it take to get a job nowadays? An entry-level position. What does it take to get that? Because I've been job searching for over a year. I have a bachelor's degree. I have research experience. I have work experience of over 4 years. And I keep getting rejection after rejection after rejection. I have been, getting advice from recruiters on this app, from people who give career coaching advice online. I, tailor my resume. I include cover letters even when it's not required. I do like a bullet point list that's easy to read, why I'm a good fit. I go on LinkedIn. I reach out to, the hiring managers or the recruiters that work for the company. And I'll even reach out to people who already work in the position that I'm applying to. I do all of that after I apply. And I still get rejected. And then even if I make it to the next level with interviews and I do a good job, I'm prepared, I answer the questions great, everything seems well, send out my thank you emails, I'm very responsive to them, very professional in all of my communications with them. Even with all of that, I'm still not getting jobs. And like I said, it's been over a year. And I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know if it's possible to get an entry-level job. I mean, I'm applying for jobs that I'm overqualified for, and I still am not getting those jobs or even getting a shot to interview with them because I'm getting auto-rejected for some reason. Like I said, I've been tailoring my resume, scoring it on ChatGPT to see, how does this resume hold up with for what they're looking for. And even with all of that, I'm still getting auto-rejected. And yes, I'm applying to jobs within, the week that they're posted. So honestly, what more can I do? What do people have to do nowadays to get a job?
Some people are even saying that they think Indeed is a scam because they'll see jobs that they are very well qualified for and they're not getting the job. And it's funny because I have been in that predicament before. I applied to jobs on Indeed, and I know that there are so many that I'm very well qualified for. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but you do know if you're qualified for a job or not according to the job description. Well, anyways, I've applied for these jobs in the past, and I remember just being in awe where I just do not get called. And it's not, where you apply for a couple of jobs and you don't get called. I remember when I was last laid off from my last company that I did so many applications. I mean, tons of applications for a couple months. And I wasn't getting anything that I felt was able to actually sustain the amount of, sustain me with the amount of money that I wanted to bring in for our family, the money that I wanted to contribute. And it was really just baffling to me, and I remember thinking, how is it that I'm not getting any of these jobs that I know I'm well qualified for? I'm not even getting called for an interview, but jobs that are paying, quite a bit less than what I'm at the moment willing to take, because I wanted to get something more that paid more, because if I'm not earning a certain amount of wage, I'm not going to be able to pay the bills, right? So it's like I need to earn a certain amount, and if I'm making considerably less than that, what am I going to do with that? I'm going already to need another job. So, and it's not that I wasn't going to accept one of those positions, but I didn't want to default to that automatically. So there I am applying for these jobs and waiting for something to come around. So I understand the struggle with that. And a lot of people are reporting that right now. A lot of people are saying that there's a lot of problems with actually finding a job here in the US, even though you can go online and see a lot of these openings, but are they really seeking people? Are they really hiring right now? I mean, how odd is that? And it didn't used to be that way. It used to be a lot easier to go out and get a job. And nowadays it's harder. So it really begs to question kind of what's going on, because you are seeing people report about this. So if you have a job that obviously, maybe it's not your favorite thing in the world, but you have a job, very much consider quitting that job if something is going on, if you're just not happy with it. I really would wait to try and find something else before you quit that, because word on the street is it's not getting any easier. So I just wanted to pass on that message right now. I hope you're doing well. Leave any comments down below, and I'll catch you in the next video.